All right, we have a compilation day today. As you can see here, I am in the valley, in the Lake Elsinore Canyon Lake area, headed to Menifee to visit with my family. It's my sister's birthday today. We're going to be celebrating her birthday and my niece's birthday, her daughter, because her birthday is going to be in a week or two. And yeah, so let me know what you think of this, how I edited this. Like, do you prefer it this way where it's kind of all continuous, or do you prefer the other way where it kind of switches back and forth and it's all full frame? Let me know what you prefer, and I'll keep it where the consensus is at. But today we're going to be starting off with a toilet set. So this house was a doozy, man. We were replacing the toilet. We had ordered a one-piece black Toto toilet, and when I removed the toilet, I discovered, or when I went to set the new toilet on there, discovered that the flange was actually 11 inches. It was too short. So we had to order a 10-inch rough-in. And we didn't notice this issue because the flange was lower than the subfloor, so the bolts, and the way it was installed, there was a little bit more give on it. It wasn't perfectly set onto it. So once we raised the flange up, there was like no wiggle room, and that's when we discovered what it was. So yeah, this trip was multiple trips. It took forever to order the toilet and get it in. Kohler, man, it took like 3 months for them to get it in. So I was glad I was able to finish it, but yeah, I will see you at the job. Let's go.
Office bedroom, which is the front side of the house, separate bathroom. And then Megan and I slept right here. In the living room. It was fine. But we played games. Like the kids play games every night. Last week too with one guy we met at essentially we went to Medicare patients, and then we're meeting with like an agency that's licensed to say that the CVS would pay for something like that, and the ambulance would pay more, and it doesn't branch off with something completely different. But I'm still putting together a proposal.
Buy to that broker.
I mean, just regardless if we can't. Any other questions regarding that, and then kind of dig deeper into the Dell site. One of them that signed up for the demo for the golf thing. It looks like they're going to do multiple posts actually from the 23rd to the 25th. So we'll get more.
Yeah.
Hi, Tina. Doing good, yeah. Oh, and then some. Well, I think you're already doing them quite a favor as it is, so you're probably, yeah.
On next event, I released this report because
Right into the next issue. It's like, there isn't really a time where we're
All right, dude, we're wrapped up. We're wrapped up, and that toilet looked pretty good, huh? I'm not the biggest fan of two-piece toilets, but for a 10-inch rough toilet with the ebony color, that was really the only option for the price point that we were at, because the next step up on any sort of one piece was like at the $1,200–$1,300 price just for the toilet. So that's not including install. They were skirted toilets and all that. So that's not really the jam. I don't like skirted toilets to begin with, but anyway, came out good. Like the way it turned out. I'm thankful that job is done. And they can now get back to using their toilet, man. What do you think of that Odie set right, dude? I love that little flange repair kit. It's just super easy. You don't have to mess with the drain. Some guys don't really like it, but I love it. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it. And yeah, man, so we got 2 more calls. The next call that we're headed to is gonna be for a dishwasher. I had previously gone out to this customer's home to look for a leak. They had water showing up at their kitchen cabinet and discovered it was coming from the dishwasher. But it wasn't on the plumbing. So when they were running their dishwasher, once the cycle kicked on, it was coming from the housing. And so I just told them, look, you could hire a repair guy to come out and maybe repair it, or you could just spend the money and replace it. And they ended up wanting to replace it. So we are going to swap that out. I'm not the biggest fan of dishwashers, just because of like getting them back in. Sometimes it's weird depending on how it's installed. Like sometimes the flooring's off. Sometimes getting it mounted to the countertop is a pain. And I mean, even the transportation, you're not going to see it in this video, but there are stairs. And it did take some effort, slow effort, to carry without dripping the water down and up the stairs. So anyway, we're going to head to that job. And I'm not sure if you're enjoying this scenery here. We are in Canyon Lake right now. We're leaving Menifee. And love this spot, man. It's a great spot. So we're in the valley. The valley where it is hot. Actually, we just technically went into Canyon Lake from Menifee. So, alright guys, enough of me blabbering. I will see you at the job.
Oh, okay.
walk the, you know, whatever. But, yeah. They did fix it. They were able to fix that. So.
Hi. Dishwasher is installed, man. Look at this scenery, dude. Look at this scenery. I don't know if this is coming across at all. For those of you who have been on this journey for a while now, this may look familiar. This is where we took that trip when we did that mow and flow for my dad. It's a very sentimental road right here. I got a few sentimental roads out here in Riverside County that just have a special place in my heart, and this is one of them. Mainly because of my mom. But anyway, I don't know if that sun ray is blocking your view or not, but we're done with the dishwasher. Everything went pretty according to plan. It was in a condo, and I was a little nervous about that valve. I wasn't sure if that thing was gonna leak. You know, those gate valves, man, you never know. Like, you never know if that's the day when you go to crank it off and it don't shut off, or it just starts dripping heavily out of the packing. But luckily we were good, man. So dishwasher is functioning great. Got rid of the dishwasher for them, and we're on to the next one, man. How many of you guys out there hate dishwashers? It's weird. Everyone's got like their own thing that they don't like. I mean, I don't think I've met a single plumber that loves everything about plumbing. There's always that one thing. Most of us, I think, have a couple things, you know, that we're just really not about. Dishwashers are one of those that are like, I guess, I don't like them, but they're really not that bad once I'm done. I don't know, dude. Where are you guys at with dishwashers? Are they on your list? Are they on your top 3 of things you like the worst, things you hate? Let me know. Let me know where you're at, dude. So yeah, now that the dishwasher is put in, man, this sun is right in my face, bro. Now that that is done, we have a disposal. This is a new customer, but from a repeat customer referral. Cool people. And we had a report that something was going on with the disposal. It sounds like it's been there for a while. They don't want to try to unjam it or figure out what is making the noise. They just want to replace it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw in a disposal. I believe it's a 3/4 disposal. For 3/4 disposals, I'm throwing in the Insinkerator. It's usually the Insinkerator Pro 333, and it's the one with the cord. So if some of you guys, all you guys that have been with me, right, I've been throwing in this Pro 333 that haven't had the cords, and the one supply house that I typically go to kept telling me, no, they don't have them. They just have the adapters. Well, I started going back to another supply house that I've always been homies with, And sure enough, bro, they have the Pro 333 with the cord. They got it with the cord in the box. I'm like, this entire time, and it's not even that more expensive. I think it's only a few bucks difference. So excited about that. I know you guys are like, well, what's the big deal? It's only like a couple minutes. Yeah, you know, if I'm spending the money, I want to make it as easy as possible, right? Like, why wouldn't you want to make it just effortlessly rather than having to take time to do all that? You know, wire up the cord, get it locked in, open the package. I know I sound ridiculous. I hear myself saying that. I do sound ridiculous. I don't disagree with that. But I mean, why not, dude? You know what I'm saying? Why not? If I could get it with the cord and it's an easy snap clip, why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I save myself the extra time to spend a couple more bucks? I don't know. What's your thought on that, dude? Probably a lot of you probably don't even care. But anyway, I'm a weirdo. All right, guys. So I will see you at the job.
Are you married?
I am.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What do you like, 30?
3.6.
I can get that anywhere here. This place costs. I don't want to be.
There we go.
You made the company. In a perfect world, I would just have like.
Massive gap here. So. See. Good grief. All right, we are done. Now remember, this is a compilation, so you can clearly tell the sun is still setting, and I'm trying to record this before the sun goes completely down and the light is shot and it looks like crap. I don't even know how this looks right now. Hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, I apologize. You know, this isn't normal. I'm not usually recording this late into the evening, but I don't know if you could appreciate the scenery at all. I don't know if it's coming across with the hills and the mountains, and that's why I love California, man. You know, California, we got some beautiful geography, I tell you, dude. We got the beach, we got the mountains, we got rolling hills. It's beautiful, dude. But anyway, we're done. We're done for today. The disposal is in. It's functioning right. It was an interesting thing with the new disposal having that big of a gap from the existing tubular waste. That's the first time that I've had to do that. I'm thankful that I thought of it, because rebuilding a lot of that, the P-trap and everything was glued. It was a glued fixed system, so rebuilding all of that would have been a pain. I would have had and I would have had to charge her a lot of money, so it was a lot easier just to throw the flanged tailpiece in. And then what I did on the 90 is I used the side waste outlet that you would usually use at a basin, a basket strainer. I used that and just turned it upside down, you know, turned it upright. I thought it worked out great, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I had to put it where it was. It was a little... It wasn't perfectly straight. There was a little give to it, but I had to do that because what's so stupid about the tubular, is they have to have like that engraved UPC code or whatever, or approval, like stamped in the actual piece. And so when you end up having the washer on it, it can leak. You know, it doesn't create a right seal on it. So, you know, it had to go in the way it did, but it's really not gonna affect anything. I think the camera angle made it look maybe a little bit more exaggerated than it was. But, I mean, I tested it multiple times, man. It's good. It's fixed. It's not stressed. It just looks, because of how the washer is, it just looks a little different, but, or not different, but it looks a little angled. Really not that big of a deal. Some of you might think it's a big deal, but whatever. She's good. It ain't leaking. It's solid. And didn't have to charge her extra, right? So that's good. It's good for her, good for me. So now we are headed home. I got a bit of a drive here. I'm still in Riverside County. I'm on the 15 freeway. And I got 48 miles to get home. I really don't like driving these freeways at night. People just be stupid, man. People be stupid. I know I'm stupid, but there's a difference in stupidity, you feel me? So, anyway, try to get on the road before sunset, and I'm hoping once I get on the toll road, we'll be smooth sailing. I take the toll, man. The toll is expensive. It's annoyingly how expensive it is, but I still pay it, and I will still pay it, because I'm able to get to where I need to get at a reasonable time, and it's just safer. I feel like it's safer, and that's what it's about for me, man. Getting there on time and being safe. So enough rambling, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video this time. Let me know what you think about these driving sessions, if you like this style more than how I've been doing it, or if you prefer the other route. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys tuning in, hanging out to the end, man. You guys are the real ones, dude. You're a real one, bro. Appreciate you, man. And ladies, if there's any lady plumbers watching, appreciate you. But yeah, all right, guys. Have a good night.